What is up, YouTube? Thrift School over here. We have some sales that are going off on eBay today. Gonna make some money today, gonna do a bunch of eBay listings today. I wanna show you guys everything first. Let me show you guys the sales that are going off on eBay. Nothing huge, but some solid sales, I suppose. So the first item we have here, I'm looking at the prices on my phone right here, is a Sony remote control. See, it says Sony TV on the bottom there, and this is model number RMY197. This sold for $13.96. I bought this in a huge lot of remotes. I believe the lot cost me about 10 bucks, so this pretty much pays for the whole lot. I've already sold a bunch of these remotes, but this one, 13 bucks, that almost $14 is pretty solid price for a remote, especially if you can find these at thrift stores or at tag sales or garage sales for $1. You can't go wrong. Next item we have here is a CD. This is Queen the Miracle, disc only, sold for $6.97. Now, if it's disc only, I don't like to sell it on Amazon. I like to make sure it comes with the case and the inserts and all that. Disc only, I will sell on eBay. 7 bucks just about is not bad. Now, I want to tell you guys something. I was shipping these off in these little flat manila envelope type things, and it was costing me 70 cents to ship. Now, that's not including tracking, but the prices are so low on these. If somebody wanted to scam me out of them, you know, I'm listing these between $5 and $7. It's not the end of the world. And I end up saving $2.66 each time on my shipping rate. So that's pretty sweet. That's a good amount of money saved. Now, like I said, it cost me 70 cents to ship because I'm paying for a non-machinable surcharge, which means this does not go through a sorting machine, so it won't crack. Either my post office or some post office, even though I'm paying for the surcharge, it's stamped on the front. I put something on here that says do not bend. 3 out of the past 7 or so have gotten to the people completely destroyed, completely cracked up, so I have to fully refund them. So figure I'm just gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna pay the $2.66, and then I'm going to delete all of my blank CDs that are under about $7, because then it's just not worth it. Because I do have a few that are listed at $4.99, $5.50, things like that. But after my shipping charges and everything, I'll make maybe $1 on them. So that's not really worth it. Now at $7 with a 70 cents shipping, I'm making over 5 bucks per CD, and I have about 40 or so of these, so that adds up pretty fast, and they are selling pretty quickly. So, and they're really easy to take pictures and list also. It's super quick, so I don't mind making close to $5 each time, times 40, that's a lot of money. This is gonna be the last one I ship out. I'm not gonna ship it in that manila envelope. I'm actually gonna put this in a bubble mailer or something like that and just pay the $2.66 to ship it. I'll only make a couple bucks maybe on it. So, you know, post offices, they don't care about your item at all. I'm paying that freaking non-machinable charge and they're still putting it through the machine. So what was the point? Who knows? So I've had clothing listed in my eBay store for a long time. We're talking well over a year, maybe 2 years for some of these pieces of clothing. Well, I decided to run a 37% off sale for some reason, just because, and I sold this Peter Millar Summer Comfort with the little golf logo right there. It is golfing season, but none of my golf stuff is selling, so 37% off. It sold for $15.72. This is something I used to get $25 to $35 for, and now I still have about 10 or so listed that aren't moving, even at this 37% off. Clothing is becoming a rough market for me. I know some people are still doing great with it, but for me, I am totally getting out of it. I still have lots of clothing that needs to sell. And guys, my prices are dirt cheap. You're gonna see right now. A brand I would always recommend picking up forever is Nat Nast. That's what this is, and this is brand new with tags. Nat Nast, originally $155. It's a size large, which is actually a pretty good size also. Size large, brand new with tags, originally $155, 100% silk, and I think I originally had this listed at like $40 or $50, never sold. I dropped the price to $30, never sold. Then I dropped it to $25, never sold, and then I threw it on that 37% off sale. I've had this for over a year in my inventory, almost 2 years. And it sold for $15.72. Pictures are good. You guys can see them up on the screen. I don't know what it is with clothing in me lately. Just not doing very well. 15 bucks for a brand new Nat Nast. Normally, you know, I always tell people, hey, just list it and wait, but I waited a long time and this stuff is taking up space. Gotta move it, gotta move it. And the last item that sold for me, I thought I was gonna get more for this, also is a Star Wars. It's cool, like retro 80s Star Wars. This is also brand new with tags. It is a size small, so it's smaller. Those sizes don't tend to sell so fast, but again, I had this listed at $25, threw it at 37% off, and it sold for $15.72 shipped. And I only paid $2 for this, so I didn't spend a lot of money on it. I'm still gonna make money on this. That Nat Nasher, I don't think I'm gonna make any money on. I think I paid close to $10 for it back in the day, if not $10, because it's brand new with tags, good brand, but hey, you know, gotta get rid of it. If it's sitting for over 2 years, that money just needs to come back and I will reinvest it into bigger and better things. So let's package this stuff up and then we are going to do some listing down in the basement. I'll show you guys my project I'm working on. All right guys, I'm in the basement now and I got a return request on eBay. Now I have auto returns on because with eBay you have to accept returns. It's just the way it is. And so I sold a VCR for $60 free shipping, and the shipping ended up going, I think it went to Washington. So I'm in Connecticut to Washington, super far. It ended up costing me about $25 to ship. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. But I included a like a blank Sony cassette tape type thing, VHS tape for them. No remote, but I included all the cords and everything, and I made sure it worked, obviously. And I get a return request saying, doesn't work or defective, it won't even power on. That really sucks because I'm gonna have to pay for shipping there, shipping back. Obviously I'm gonna test it right when I get it before I refund them, but then that's about $50. And now, they're not gonna package it as nice as I packaged it to them, and it's a big electronic. If they just throw it into a box and it comes back to me completely broken, what can I do? Because they're saying it doesn't work at all. So all they have to do is toss it in a box, ship it to me, it could come to me broken, it doesn't matter. And yeah, now I remember when this person bought it, they bought it saying, and it came from somebody else also. So it was a guy buying it, I think he was drop shipping it to maybe somebody else that bought one from him that didn't work. And if he's trying to like swap me in the middle there, that would really suck, because he said not to include a slip or anything like that, sales sheet or whatever, because it was a gift for somebody. A VCR as a gift, I didn't buy it. I figured he was just drop shipping it, which I don't mind. Hey, it's a sale for me, right? Still selling for full price. Well, now I might be out about $50 and I might be stuck with a broken VCR. So that really sucks. I hate when customers do this, and it does happen. It doesn't happen super often, but it does happen. So we'll see where this goes. We'll see when I get it back. If I never get it shipped back, cool. If it never gets back to me, cool. I don't need to refund them, but odds are it's gonna come back to me. It's gonna be broken. It might not even be the same one. It might be missing the cords and the tape. It might just be the VCR, and then I could kind of dispute it. That's kind of what I'm hoping is happening. Cross my fingers, I have no idea, but let's actually get to work. Okay, so here's my project I was telling you guys about. This box was completely full to the brim. There was tape all around the edges to make it even higher, and I've actually been taking everything out, and if it's worth it to list on eBay, I list it right here on this wood. If it is worth it to go to Amazon, I stick it in an extra pile right here. So there's the little Amazon pile. All that got listed on eBay. That I need to test. This is garbage that was in there. I'm gonna throw all that out. I gotta count the pieces in this. And then this stuff left over is stuff that wasn't worth it for eBay or Amazon. So a bunch of these little Pokemon spinner tops, they weren't worth it to sell on eBay, so I'm gonna donate them. They're kind of cool actually, but I have nothing to do with them. Got a VHS tape, a few CDs, and some random odds and ends. And then this stuff was just extra stuff, like some cassette tapes that I'm going to, you know, just save for testing purposes. And a bunch of DVD cases that I save to ship things out that don't have cases. So that stuff I will save. This game I'm gonna save because I believe I have Vice City and San Andreas, and I'm gonna bundle them up and sell them over on eBay or Amazon. And yeah, now I gotta count pieces in this Settlers of Catan game. So let's see if all the pieces are in here. All right, so I counted all the pieces. They are all in here. Now I know why it was sitting in a box. I'm restricted on Amazon, so I looked it up on eBay. You guys can see the price right here that it's going for on eBay. I mean, I'll make some money on it, but now take a look at the price that it's selling for on Amazon used, which is extremely inflated because it's restricted, and look at the new price, even crazier. On eBay, you could buy this set brand new for about 30 bucks, but on Amazon, it's over 100. And that's what happens when Amazon starts to restrict certain items nobody else can get on the listing besides authorized sellers of Mayfair products. I believe that's what this is. It sells for over 100 on Amazon, sells for about 30 bucks used on eBay. So huge difference in price, kind of a shame, but hey, you know, you got to play the game. I don't think I'll be able to get ungated. When I was looking over on Amazon, there's only 3 people selling it new. There's 17 actually selling it used. So there are a good amount of people selling it used. I'm looking through right now, and there are a good amount of people selling it used. Not sure why I can't. Maybe you guys should check to see if you are allowed to sell the Settlers of Catan, because sometimes some people can sell certain things and sometimes some people can't. There is no way about it, and I don't know why I can't. Alright, box number 2 is done. That is all just garbage and stuff in here that we don't need. This is stuff I pulled. I listed out of that box 2 DVDs, total gym DVDs. One for, how much was this? I think $11 or $12. And this one was $10, $12, somewhere around there, around the same price. Free shipping, so they're really cheap to ship. $2.75 to ship, so not bad there. And I listed this clock way over here that I just dropped. It is pretty cool. I tested it, made sure the alarm worked, made sure the light worked. It's only 20 bucks, free shipping. It's kind of heavy, so I don't think it's gonna ship first class. No, probably not. So who knows how much that's gonna cost to ship, but we'll see when the day comes. I'll definitely make money on it. I probably paid $1 or $2, but it's been sitting in this box for so long. This is all stuff I listed besides these Cinco de Mayo beads that could go with stuff we're keeping. I listed these off mosquito lamp refills yesterday. I think $10 or $11 for the pair of 2. That will be first class. This is a Nerf gun that I think we're keeping. I don't know. This training mask was about $30, $35, brand new. Listed that. The Settlers of Catan, I think I listed for $28.50. Free shipping, of course. This HP ink, I forgot what I listed this for. It was really cheap, I think $11. This Pokemon Game Boy Color holder, which is pretty cool, super vintage. I listed mine at $14.50 free shipping. And then I found my hazard light switch of my old Ford Focus. I was parting out parts of that car before I scrapped it because the engine blew on me years ago. And I found this part in the bottom of a box. I think I listed it for about $10 shipped. And then this cool Ace Ventura Game Wizard game that's in here. Now I can't test it because it's missing the player, but I listed it for $15 just like this because I couldn't find another one online. I don't know how much it's worth. I couldn't find any solds, but games from the same company and the same style sell for about 10 to 15 bucks. So I figured I'd list this one for 15. Why not? Just to move it. And hopefully it does move. And now here's stuff that I'm keeping, because some of this is either my girlfriend's and I have to talk to her about it, or some of it's our stuff that's not really worth it. These are some party lights that you screw into light bulb sockets, some random Cinco de Mayo stuff, and a Nerf gun I bought one day for, I don't know why. Little game that we're keeping. This stuff's my girlfriend's right here, some charcoal sticks for drawing, a little makeup bag, stuff like that, and then some wealth magnet and credit score stuff, and then just some games. So this stuff we'll keep because it either has no value or it's not mine to deal with. And this is my Amazon pile. We have Wii Fit Plus. I know I have a balance board somewhere I'm going to bundle up. Got some CDs, a video game that's going off to Amazon because it's worth more on much more on Amazon than on eBay. And a Nerf gun that I just have to take the price off of. After fees, I'll only make about $3 or $4 on this, but it's been sitting down here, so why not? And that's about it. And then I found some other things. I have to look this DVD up real quick, this yoga tune-up. And then these games right here, this is empty, so I'm just going to use it as a replacement case. And this actually has the game in it, and it's worth money. I only paid 95 cents for it. It's worth money, but I do not have a Wii microphone, and I need that to sell it on Amazon. So I might have a microphone buried in these boxes. As you guys can see, there's a lot of boxes for me to go through. Now, some of this stuff is my stuff. You can see there's a Christmas tree down here. Some of it is just our household stuff that we never unboxed, that I packaged up in these eBay boxes. Some of it is stuff that's supposed to be listed on eBay, and a lot of it is just these untested electronics. We have 2 laptops here, a GameCube with a little TV on top, but I do not have the power cords for this, so I can't test it yet. That's just what a lot of this stuff is. We have a whole bunch of plush right here that I think I'm just going to bundle and sell as one giant lot on eBay possibly. Send it to auction, I'm not sure. We have a few Wiis that need to be tested in there. And a lot of this stuff is just, you know, I don't have power cords. Here's some knives. Those knives are mine, I know that. These controllers I could sell separately, so I got to go through all this. We have some books that I was saving to do box sets with. I'm still looking for, I think, 1 book in there, 2 books here, and that isn't a complete set yet. So once I got shelves put up here and here, it'll look a lot more organized. Once everything's up on a shelf, I'll show you. So this part of the basement had a bunch of boxes and stuff. Now there's some combo players that I need to fully test down here, but all these were on the floor. But now that they're on a shelf, it looks so much better and more organized. Now it's not perfect, not yet. Just because I just threw everything in here for now. Some of those games are mine, so it's kind of mixed in. I really have to go through it all. And I just bought these golf clubs right here. I bought them at a garage sale, the first one of the year that I actually went to by mistake. I saw a listing for these locally, and they were only $45. I offered $40. I think I have them listed for $229 right now. It's a complete set of irons. And then I picked up a baseball bat at that same place. These are both listed, so I'm just setting them here for now because I don't have a space for them yet. And then this stuff's, I'm not sure what, I put little sticky notes on things so I don't forget which is which, but it's kind of making a mess over here because I have nowhere to set these up. I think I'm just going to stick them underneath this table. And I have some lots of remotes right here that I'm trying to sell, untested remotes. Somebody was going to give me 20 bucks for this huge lot, but the shipping alone would cost more than 20. So I might have to make the lots a little bit smaller so shipping doesn't kill me, because I think I'm asking like $45 on about 50 remotes or something like that. And then this still needs to be listed, and these are all those ghost books that I listed, and they're all set up in lots. But I need to buy more shelves because I don't have any more shelves. Well, I do, but I'm missing the actual shelf pieces. I have all these rods in my garage, but I can't find the shelf pieces. I don't know where they are. And as you guys can tell, my organization is getting better. It's not great. I have all my clothes that are on eBay organized in lettered and numbered bins right here to help me find them faster, so that definitely helps. And you guys can see a lot of this stuff has been listed in my eBay store and sitting for over a year. It's insane. Literally all of this is just gonna sit here until it sells. I mean, I have a 37% off sale, which I thought would help move a lot of it. I've only sold 3 pieces of clothing in almost a week since the sale's been on. So I don't know. I mean, I have some of this stuff priced so freaking cheap. I think I have Tommy Bahama's priced at $10 now. I was selling on Poshmark a little bit. I need to cross post a lot of this stuff over onto Poshmark at around the same price, if not a little bit more. Because when I did list on Poshmark, I think I sold like 4 or 5 things, and I listed a few extra things, but stuff just wasn't moving for me. I don't know, maybe I'm buying the wrong things, who knows? But I mean, I got some good brands in here: Patagonia, Vineyard Vines, Peter Millar, Tommy Bahama, Nat Nast, like good things. Of course, Tommy Hilfiger and Polo and stuff, but that stuff doesn't go for too much depending on what you buy. It all depends on the style, the size, and the quality of your item. But that's what I have here. Hopefully it sells. Over there is where I am going through these boxes, guys. We have so much work to do, and it doesn't seem like it's getting anywhere right now because there's so much stuff in each one of these boxes and I have to go through one by one. But it's better than just donating it all. I'm gonna list it all. Hopefully it sells, you know, 10, 12, 13 bucks per item here or there really adds up, because one box, that big box, a lot of it was personal stuff, but I listed, what, 3, 4 items out of that box. Now that whole box is gonna get thrown in the trash. Personal items can get put away, and the items that are worth it to sell, I can make 30, 40 bucks in, you know, some work that I'm really doing just to clean up. So it's helpful, it's good. I got more to list, more to go through, but I'm not going to film it all, otherwise this video would be extremely long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions at all, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Thrift School, signing out. See ya.